when Trump said he was gonna ban TikTok, I believe he kind of had the right idea. Just knowing what happened when a person who actually killed a child, of all people, was then simped over on TikTok. People were literally cosplaying as him and saying he should be released, and just so much more absolute cringe of people just not caring at all about the lives that were lost due to this guy, and just his complete negligence. Like, it's so disappointing. But before I actually start talking about how TikTok is simping over this guy and making fan edits of him drinking water inside of the courtroom, I want to just go ahead and explain everything that he actually did and why it was so bad. So basically, this guy's name is Herrin, I believe. I'm not sure really how to say his last name, but his name's Cameron, and basically he does a lot of street races on the actual street, not like inside of an actual arena design for it, just on the street where anybody could get hurt. And this guy goes enormous speeds. I'm talking up to 160 miles per hour just on the normal road where people are just going about their day trying to get to their destination. You got this absolute menace to society going extreme miles per hour for literally no reason except to entertain himself. And inside of this situation in 2018, it was actually his older brother that was inside of the car with him when he was driving and basically going 102 miles per hour. Then a woman and her 1-year-old child were just walking across the street going about their day, not expecting to get hit by a car that this guy was speeding in, which again is 102 miles per hour. So whenever he swerved on impact, it was about 40 miles per hour. So the mom actually died, and the 1-year-old daughter that I believe she was carrying got some type of issue with her brain from the impact and died a day later. So this guy killed both of these people, one of them being a 1-year-old, just because of his negligence and speeding like a menace down the road. And it's not like his brother was like hyping it up or something instead of the race because they were racing with other people. They also got sentenced, but they didn't end up killing anyone like Cameron did. So there's actual records of days before whenever he was just racing, and you can just see that he was going pretty high speeds. Like sometimes he was going up to like 93 just in 2 days alone. He went up to like 93, 84, and just like some pretty high speeds, which is most likely street races. So he did this before, and he obviously doesn't care about anyone else, otherwise he wouldn't continue doing this. Maybe just like a one-off situation I would be more lenient to. Like I might have understand if he was getting hyped up by his brother when he was 18 years old and just trying to win the street race, maybe. But he did this a ton of times before, and he obviously doesn't care about who he hurt or might have hurt doing this. So now we've basically established how horrible a guy this actually is, and that he doesn't care about who he hurts, and he just wants to go out and do street races and just be a menace on the road for no reason other than his entertainment. Then we could just put into perspective why this guy actually got 24 years in prison for killing his 1-year-old child and her mom. Then instead of the courtroom whenever he was being sentenced, because I believe it took like 3 or 2 years to actually get him sentenced completely, since of course attorneys arguing over different stuff. But during the entire time, apparently he showed no remorse. It's not like he was crying saying I'm extremely sorry for actually killing this mom and her 1-year-old daughter, especially since the mom actually had a husband, and now he's left with no one because his entire family is gone due to this guy wanting to have a street race. So this guy's entire family is gone, and this guy shows no remorse until after he actually gets sentenced. You can see him almost break down crying because he knows how he just lost 24 years of his life because he decided that he wanted to do a street race and kill a woman and her child. Now he did end up pleading guilty, meaning that he completely admits to doing it. It's not like his brother switched seats inside the car with him or something crazy. He completely admitted to doing it, and this is where TikTok comes in. So it's no secret that he's got the white boy TikToker look going on with the eyes and everything, and because of this, people find him pretty attractive. And usually when people find criminals attractive, especially on TikTok, I've seen them make fan edits of different people who are literal mass murderers. Like, they caused a lot of damage to different families, and still TikTokers are making fan edits of them drinking water. And I've seen some people even cosplaying and pretending to be him. Then there's just a ton of people saying he should have got a lesser sentence just because he happened to be 18 whenever he was doing it. Even though all the stuff I mentioned previously, they still think that he should have got a lesser sentence, and quote unquote that everyone deserves a second chance. But thankfully there were a ton of people who were against this and think that it was horrible what he did and he doesn't deserve a second chance, which is good, you know, restoring your faith in humanity. But at the same time, there were just too many people liking these posts. Like, I've seen some with 2 million plus just fan edits of this guy around the courtroom, and it's just disappointing. Then you got people just making a joke of the entire situation, and I even found a petition asking for him to get released for jail, or at least some justice for him apparently, and it has over 27,000 signatures. So it just shows you how many people actually don't realize that this guy literally killed a child, and he should not be getting out of jail anytime soon. Anyways, thank thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys go ahead and like the video and subscribe with notifications on for more videos like this in the future. This is a brand new channel and it'll really help me out. TikTok is really just simping over anyone these days, and peace.